melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales. Las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal. La caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a frontear. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se.
Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodgers. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Willie Calhoun will be next. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there and records the first out. So next to bat will be Willie Calhoun. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. High chopper towards first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Plate, Chris Taylor.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
That is good.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Kiner-Falefa is after it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. 2 down, no one on base. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. First offering. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And that misses 1-1.
That's
2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, and couldn't keep his hands back.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nate Lowe as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ready on 1-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Bellinger brings it in. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Nick Solak is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Now to the plate, here is Charlie Culberson. Fouled away. Lowe is off at first with 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Bellinger's under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. So now into the box is Justin Turner, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
0-1, no strike.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone!
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Hey.
1-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Struck him out. Next to hit is Will Smith.
The catcher.
And now the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Got him swinging. Ready now is Brock Holt, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. A ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So now here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He flied out leading off the ball game, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Muncy has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slider bounces, and that gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Into the box, Adolis Garcia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. He's set. The 2-2. Nate Lowe would be next. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. First pitch coming, here it is.
A.J.
Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now back.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he popped him up low in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back safely. A big lead off the second. Now the pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Simmons on to first, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate is Corey Seager, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
1-1. Here it is. Gets him to
1-2.
swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw to first ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for Texas, David Dahl. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two and 1 to David Dahl. The 2-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Base is empty, 2 away, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 1-1. And it'll remain 1-2 as this is fouled back right off the catcher's mask that time, as he may need a second to clear the cobwebs here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him.
Bellinger.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout. There's 1 away.
Third baseman, Justin.
First pitch on its way. Justin Turner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Next up is Max Muncy. 0 for 1. Went down looking his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And now Will Smith.
The catcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he's got himself another one. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Here's Brock Holt now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Andrelton Simmons is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Andrelton Simmons becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. That's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Comes set, the 0-1. Kiner-Falefa at second with 2 down. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he sets him down swinging. Edwin Rios set packing to begin the bottom of the inning. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box now, Chris Taylor. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. yet another strikeout. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Adolis Garcia. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I got 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame form. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Nate Lowe is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
This pitch is popped up. Turner over to his left. 2 gone. So now to the plate, David Dahl. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And it's fouled away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up. Into the box, Corey Seager. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The shortstop, Corey.
Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Count 2-1.
All even now, 2-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Next to hit, Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Hope for one. Relay to first in time. That'll bring in Nick Solak. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
No strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. Corey Knebel comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
In the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Here's a pop-up now. Muncy is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now here is Brock Holt, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Lifted down the line in left. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. And he's going to get there with a 1-out triple. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Isaiah Kiner Falefa, singled in his last at-bat. Bellinger's under it. He handles it easily and the inning is over. Brett Martin gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. First delivery to him. Max Muncy is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
2-2 the count. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. At the plate now is Will Smith. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He went down on strikes last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And he struck out again. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Brusdar Graterol has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now here's the first offering. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now into the box, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. squared that one up just a little late. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's ball two.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Glove by Taylor. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Up next for the Rangers, Nate Lowe. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Jose Leclerc is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck. So stepping in is David Dahl. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Tommy Kahnle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Now the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So the next to bat will be Nick Solak. He's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Muncy trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Charlie Culberson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Solak, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. First delivery to him. Brock Holt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-2. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. Holt blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now. At the plate now, Andrelton Simmons, ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he struck him out, so a good pitch. Ian Kennedy enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager. A ball and no strikes. Change up low, 2-0. Kennedy typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
First pitch on its way. Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So next to hit is Justin Turner, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Max Muncy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away. Next, it'll be Max Muncy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hmm, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The 2-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Rangers jumped